Hello Year 3. Right, today I'm going to show you a couple of ways of making one of these really cute little miniature books. And the reason for this is the British Library, a really big important library in London, is making a collection of tiny weeny books made by grown-up writers and children writers. And they've asked if children from schools can make little tiny books and send them photographs of them for an exhibition. So I know some grown-up writers that have already made tiny books are Axel Scheffler, who wrote the Gruffalo, and Jacqueline Wilson, who wrote Tracy Beaker, have made them, and I'll show you some pictures of those. So I'm going to show you how to make a tiny book today. All you're going to need is some paper, maybe a rubber band, maybe some bits of coloured paper, cardboard, tape, whatever you've got at home is going to be fine. It's so tiny, you don't need much material. So I'm going to show you one way, and then another way to make a teeny weeny book. Let's make a start. Okay, now on the British Library website, they say that you're going to need some paper. This is just ordinary A4 printer paper. Some rubber bands or glue. I'm just using loom bands here, they're perfect, they're nice and small. Some coloured card or pattern card for your cover, and if you want to decorate your cover, either some other patterned paper, or I've got this special tape which was just from Poundland, and some glue. So obviously the paper is going to make the pages of your book. You're going to need half a piece of printer paper. So I've just cut this piece in half. I'm going to put this half to one side, and this piece is going to become my pages. So watch carefully. I'm going to fold half a piece of paper in half, short sides together, and then short sides together again, really carefully, because these are the pages of my book. I want them to be really even. And then the third time, short sides together again. And when I open this up, I should have 8 rectangles. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now I'm going to cut this so that my pages are in pairs. So these two will stay together, these two will stay together, these two will stay together, and these two will stay together. Okay, so if I've done that carefully, I should have 4 pairs of pages which look like this, like a little book. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put those together, one inside the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should all fit together nicely. Fold them together like this, and this is called my book block. These are the pages of my book. I'm going to put them to one side just for a moment. Okay, the next thing I need to do is make my cover, and I'm going to use this lovely tiger print cardboard to make my cover. And my cover needs to be a tiny bit bigger than my book block. So I'm just going to open my book block up so it's flat. I'm going to lay it on the corner of my card. With my pencil, I'm just going to carefully draw around it lightly like this. So I'm leaving a little bit of extra space, just so it's a tiny bit bigger. And I'm going to cut this out. Okay, so this is the cover of my book now. Obviously I need to fold it in half. The place that I've folded, the folded part is called the spine. This is the spine of the book. And if you've ever seen any really old fancy books, you'll know they sometimes are covered in something decorative. So I'm going to use my special tape, but you could just use some wrapping paper or some coloured paper or anything you like, and some glue. So I'm going to stick this on my spine. And just trim this. Okay, so this is my book cover, and this is my book block. Now I'm going to slip my pages inside my book cover, to check that it fits nicely. Now to hold this together, I'm going to use one of these loom bands, one of these little rubber bands, which is a really easy way to put a book together. Just slip that on there, right up to the spine. Now that's together. If you don't have any rubber bands or loom bands, you can use just a piece of string or a piece of wool or some thread around the middle like this, and you can just tie it neatly. Maybe ask somebody to help you. like this, like this. There we go. And I'm just going to trim that. And that would also hold my book together really neatly. So here's my book, ready to write my story in. Okay, if that seems really fiddly or you haven't got everything you need to do that, I'm going to show you an even easier way to make a book. And this is great because you can use paper that's got writing on one side. So this paper's got some writing on one side, but the other side is plain, so I can use this. So just like before, I'm going to need half a sheet of paper to make my book. So I'm just going to cut this in half. I'm going to fold this short side to short side, and again short side to short side, and you'll see all the printing is on the inside at the moment. And one more time, this is 3 times short sides together, so we get a book that's the same size as before, but this isn't a book, we can't write in this. So I'm going to open this up and do a magic cut. So watch this. So this line here in the middle, this line I'm going to cut along. So I'm just going to fold this in half and just cut along this line. It's right in the middle. So from the fold to the centre. And if you've done this right, when you open it up, you should be able to make a little kind of bird's beak like this. Okay, so if you do this and then squash it flat, you will have made a little book without having to do lots and lots of cutting. And you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages to write in. Okay, so that's 2 really easy ways you can make a tiny book at home. And once you've made your book, then the fun bit starts, because you can decide exactly what you want to go in this book and what sort of book it's going to be. Is it going to be an adventure book, a joke book, a poetry book, a diary, a recipe book, a book of facts about space? That's up to you. If you look at my book here, I've just written the title on it and it says Miss Shilpock's Ocean Adventure. So in this book I'm going to write an adventure about me going to sea, and I've drawn some waves here to show that. So once you've made your little book, take a photograph of it, send it to me, and hopefully we'll get it displayed in the British Library next to some famous writers, which will be really fun. Alright, if you haven't got everything that I've got, don't worry, just be creative. All you need is a little bit of paper, something colourful, a pencil, maybe a rubber band, maybe some glue, and your imagination. Okay, have fun, and I can't wait to see them. See you soon. Bye bye. Oh, if you're still here, look underneath this video in the description. There's a link where you can see some of the writers reading their tiny books and get some ideas. Okay? See you soon. Bye.